Hi class, welcome to today's lesson, Trig Ratios. Throughout this topic, we will use the trig ratios. These are as follows: sine equals O over H, cos equals A over H, and tan equals O over A. We're going to remember them using this phrase, so, ka, toa. We get this word, so, ka, toa, from taking the first letter of each part. So the S for sine, and then the O and the H make SOH, so, and then cos, CAH make ka, and TOA make toa, so ka toa. One of my old students used to say suck my toe, but that's not what it is, it's so ka toa. It's important that you only label the given sides of a triangle, so sides that have information on it, like a number or a letter. For instance, with this triangle here, I would only label this side because it's got information, and this side here, the given sides. The letters of the labelled sides will match either so, ka, or toa. So the triangle will either have the sides O and H labelled, or A and H labelled, or O and A labelled. So it'll match either so, ka, or toa. Let's have a go matching some triangles to so, ka, or toa. Okay, so this triangle already has its sides labelled. So we've got O and A. So I'm trying to match this, the O and the A, to letters in either so, ka, or toa. So I'm looking for the one that has two matching letters. So doesn't, that's got O and H. Ka doesn't, that's A and H. Toa does, it's got the O and the A. So that means this particular triangle has the trig ratio tan. Okay, next triangle already has its given sides labelled as well. So in this case we've got H and A. So I'm looking in so, ka, toa for two matching letters. So, nope, that's got O and H. Ka, yes, that has A and H. So that means this triangle is cos. I'm just going to write underneath it, cos. And this third one here, we have O and H. So I look, which is that going to match? Yep, it's going to match so, O and H. So that means this triangle is sine. Alright, let's have a go at seeing which trig ratios match these triangles. So the first thing I need to do is write at the top of the page, so, ka, toa. Okay, next I'm going to label my first triangle. So remember, I only label the given sides, so the sides with information on them. So in this case, the hypotenuse, it doesn't have any information on it, so I don't label it. And then if I put my finger, remember from yesterday, on the angle, so in this case the angle is the thing with the degrees symbol. And remember, I never touch the opposite side if my finger's on the angle. So that makes this the opposite side, and the other side is adjacent. So O and A. So if I've got O and A, that matches toa, which is tan. Okay, next triangle. So I only label the given sides. So in this case, I've got the hypotenuse. So I label that H. And then if I put my finger on the angle, so the angle is the one with the degrees, I'll never touch the opposite side. So that doesn't have any information on it, the opposite side, which leaves the last side as A. So if I've got A and H, that matches cos. And the last one, put my finger on the angle. I've got the hypotenuse, which is opposite the right angle, and I won't touch the opposite side. So I've got O and H, which is sine. Do you guys think you need more practice? I'll do these last two, then you can get started. So at the top of the page somewhere, write so, ka, and toa. Alright, so with this first triangle here, I'm going to just label the given side, the sides with the information. So we've got our hypotenuse, and this side over here is the opposite. So if I've got O and H, that's going to be sine. And my next triangle, I'm going to label it. If I put my finger on the angle, I won't touch the opposite side, so this is opposite. The hypotenuse doesn't have any information, and this is the adjacent side. So O and A, that is tan, toa. Could you please complete the worksheet and submit to my Panola?